Hi, it's Amy Calandrino here with Beyond Commercial. So we're still continuing to deal with the impact of the coronavirus here in Florida, across the United States, and across the world. And it can be, really challenging to deal and to cope in times of crisis. But study after study show that staying positive through a time like this can be incredibly beneficial both personally and professionally. So today I wanted to share actually some tips for staying positive and some of the benefits of that. So first of all, power of positive thinking is you can actually be a better problem solver. It's been proven that those who think positive thoughts have a greater capacity to take on new information and be able to connect the dots and to tackle problems and obstacles that may arise if you're more open, and then you can move through the situation. Another benefit of being positive is studies show that those who are positive have more energy. And so that kind of tends to make sense, because when you are negative, it can be very draining and whatnot, versus, pushing yourself to be positive, you can have that additional, energy. So, another thing about positivity, it can build, resilience. Not everything always goes according to plan, and some of my biggest failures have been learning lessons to then later on be a great success. And so I think that if you're positive, then you may try again and be willing to fail again, and it makes you more resilient. But positive thinking is you need to take positive action. And so if you have all this positive thinking and these great things in your mind, unless you actually take action, words without action, are dead. So highly recommend, if you have these positive thoughts without action, it's daydreaming. So don't be a daydreamer. I mean, sometimes it's good for you. But in any event, some of the tips on practicing positive thinking are stopping any of that negative self-talk, and don't self-sabotage yourself. Turn any kind of these setbacks or failures into life into lessons, and just always keep your mind on the present. And the writing phrases like laughter or happiness on index card can really help that. I'm going to share a couple articles on the blog that will go with this subject, because I am actually pulling a little bit from there. But that has always been my mantra, is to try to see the silver lining in things and move forward. I think in this time of crisis, I've realized that it can bring out both the best and the worst in people. And if you're finding that this situation is somehow bringing out some of the worst in you, maybe to dig deep and pull out that positivity, it can have a lot of positive pun intended, positive effects for you. And and it's contagious, so you want to rub that off on other folks. And so that's been something on my mind. It was a coin toss between this, and I was going to talk maybe about discipline, but decided to, because I am a very disciplined, scheduled, blocking person, but thought instead maybe to focus on this, and that it'd be more helpful and time appropriate. All right, well, thanks so much for tuning in, and hope you gained some valuable insights.